my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, this past Monday was a very important day, not solely for the United States, but for the globe. It was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a holiday celebrated annually to honor Dr. King's indelible legacy and the ongoing fight for equal rights. Now, at the very same time, the NAACP Image Awards took place, which honors outstanding achievements in the world of entertainment by persons of color. A lot to talk about indeed, and of course, to do just that is Expresso's fashion editor, Nick Strelitz. Good morning again, Nick.
Girl. You can't get rid of me.
Wow, so good to see you. Like
Yes.
you, I don't know if a lot of people knew this about you, if they couldn't pick it up from your accent, but you grew up in the United States.
Yeah, mainly, yeah. And also like in the deep south.
Exactly.
So I have sort of a bit of experience there. Just
Wonderful.
in terms of race relations, but
So maybe you want to tell us, how much importance does Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. have, not only for Americans, but for the globe at large?
absolutely massive. I think it's hard to even put into words. I mean, he was the father of freedom for so many people fighting for equal civil rights and human rights in America. But I think he's gone on to represent sort of this beacon and this symbol of the fight, the ongoing fight still for equal rights among all minorities, not just in race, sexual orientation, gender. I mean, that's a huge thing now, equal pay for equal work. So it really is hard to actually define the importance that he's had on a generation and generations after.
Exactly.
He is best known, obviously, for his March on Washington, where he congregated on the Lincoln Memorial, the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. 250,000 people there to watch him speak. I believe we have a clip from sort of one of his perennial sort of moments and speeches.
Wonderful.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Wow, I think
chills,
definitely a
eh?
moment that still gives you goosebumps just listening to it and seeing it.
Massively so.
Yes.
And it's sad to say, but I mean, I don't think his words have really come to fruition yet.
Yeah.
I mean, especially growing up in America, the discrepancy between the haves and have-nots, much like in South Africa as well,
Exactly.
it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Symbolically same rights, but not really in actuality.
Well, that's why we need events like the NAACP Image
Absolutely.
Awards, which is hosted by an organization that Dr. King was a very pivotal member on. But let's talk about the evening in itself
Let's
and
talk
some
about
of the
it.
big winners of
Yes.
the night.
Well, it's so great that this award show is for persons of color, to celebrate persons of color,
Yeah.
which is so needed in this day and age. So Daniel Kaluuya, who we know from Get Out.
Yes.
Did you see Get Out?
I saw Get Out.
Get out of
Who
here.
would've get out of here?
I mean, it's
Get
terrifying.
out. Oh,
I'm not
this is
I'm not done with the
crazy.
segment. Yeah, I'm not going. No, but it's also quite apropos in that it's
Yeah.
also talking a lot about race relations in America and how things still aren't sort of where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So he won Best Actor. Best Actress, Octavia Spencer for the movie Gifted.
Yeah.
She won the Best Supporting Actress Oscar, I think the first black woman for her work in The Help.
Okay.
Remember The Help?
I still have to see The Help.
You haven't seen The Help?
I haven't.
Okay, Get Out.
It's, okay,
Get out.
I'm leaving.
Go see The Help.
I'm leaving.
No, it's incredible.
Or Get Help.
Oh, Get
All
Help.
right.
And then the big award, Entertainer of the Year, went to Ava DuVernay, who became the first black woman to
Selma.
for Selma.
Selma,
right?
yeah.
It's incredible. Did you see Selma?
I saw
Are
Selma.
you sure?
I promise I
Okay,
did,
good.
yes.
And she became the first black woman to helm a major blockbuster worth $100 million plus for her work in A Wrinkle in Time, which is coming out, I think, in a couple months.
Glory. Love, love, love. Okay,
Big-
but let's
big
talk
stuff.
about the best dressed, because
Gotta
you're
get to the
also an
fashion, yeah.
expert in that. Let's talk about fashion on the night.
So I sort of narrowed down to 4. The style was incredible of the night.
Yeah.
So I have sort of my 4 best dressed picks.
Okay.
So I've got singer Andra Day over there looking 20s glam and chic. Kerry Washington, who like never gets it wrong, and Michael
Never,
Kors.
ever.
Yvette Brown, who's an American comedian here, and I love this sort of almost like African-inspired,
Yeah.
so with the coloring of the print. And then Halle Berry in Angelim, who's actually a Lebanese designer.
Halle Berry just seems to be getting better and better. She's like the finest wine in the world.
She is. I'm not actually crazy about from sort of like here down, but the top of the makeup, she looks
I'm
clean,
crazy
it's beautiful.
about her thing, child.
But my best dressed, Kerry Washington.
Carrie, okay,
Michael
Carrie,
Kors.
definitely the
She looks
best.
like a little princess.
We
It's-
love her,
fits
which
her
is wonderful
beautifully.
because this is also going to give us some inspiration for an event that's happening next weekend.
Yes.
Just putting it out there. Well, thank you
Yes.
so much, Mr. Strelitz. You're awesome.
Pleasure. I'm glad we did this.
An American and everything. We love you.
too
Well,
much.
such an important event to commemorate, and of course, a conversation absolutely worth having. Our thanks to Nick Strelitz. Now, if you at home would like more information on the work of the NAACP, head to www.naacp.org and get involved.